episode 2, guys. I mean, we can do one more run, I guess. We can do one more run. Let me pull up the wheel. Let's hop into it. What are we playing for the last run of the stream? And this does mean probably... Ooh, Lazarus Alt Umbra. Nice. This basically does mean for almost for sure that the final run will be on YouTube, if I had to guess. You get to catch a full run, been so long. You get to catch a full run. Hooray. We're doing it. If the app comes back, then someone should just make a coffee app. I don't know, maybe. I think a coffee app can exist too, because like, you know, I don't want to be like the men's right matters too yada guy, right? But like, you know, it wouldn't be bad for men to have an app for women who are not pleasant to be dating as well. Like, it wouldn't be bad either. I'm sure the men would not utilize the app very well. Again, it would probably be infiltrated by incels and taken over, but like, I don't know, maybe it could be a good thing. And it's as bad as I imagine, yeah. That seems about right. Anywho. You guys ready to hop into the last run of the night here? I mean, Arechi's a pretty strong guy, so this should be cool. I don't know how I feel about Umbra with the Lazarus League. Maybe the plan here... I guess the plan here is maybe just, like, find Plague Doctor or Test Subject and give it buffs with morsels. That seems fine to me for the most part. Beyond that, I'm not sure what else we're doing here. We do have Proto Heart Cage, Assistant... Crucible Collector for the early game is not terrible. What's in the Horde? Ooh. Advanced Growth could be cool here if we see like a Twisted Assistant or whatever early on. I'm down to try to play this over Capricious. Obviously, we don't have the what's it called here. We don't need the what's it called here, I feel like. This thing seems useless. I feel like if we can get a Twisted Assistant early, it's pretty good. I just don't like Reflection that much, man. I feel like Plague Doctor especially is a unit that really needs to utilize his upgrade slots well. And I feel like Test Subject less so, but I feel like Twisted Assist or Plague Doctor, if we miss like multi-quick on Plague Doctor, it can cause some pretty big issues. It does work on Reanimate too. You can put your frontliner, give them an equipment, and then give them a bunch of Reanimate, and you do get the scaling. I'm gonna give it a try here. Although it may just not pay out at all, but that's fine if it misses. We could try to put equipment on Arechi here with the Reanimator line. I don't hate that, but I think I just want to go Brewmaster here. You thought it capped at like plus 32? It does not cap at plus 30. And even then, honestly, plus 32 on a Twisted Assistant is not bad to me either, boys. But I don't know. In theory, we can take Reanimator with Arechi here, kinda. I don't know. Let's do the goofy Reanimator line. I don't know. Reanimator spooks me sometimes. I guess we can just put... You know what we can do? We can just put Reanimator behind Crucible Collector here. That's pretty good for the early game. You know what? Actually, we can run this here. Need to get a Twist Assistant for it to be good for us. I do agree. That seems pretty important. I think cooldown 2 Brewmaster would be too strong. Cooldown 3 is so long. If you have like a good if you have like a Plague Doctor or a Test Subject Alpha, I like Brewmaster 3. It to me seems pretty good. Oh wait, we have what's his name, Astrael here. I should not be playing out too hard on this. I forgot. I don't love that, but whatever. Yeah, let's try to get more Reanimates on Arechi here. Oh, what am I doing here? I think I'm supposed to not even be playing the Shield Steward here. Can I get some Reanimates? Apparently not. Try again. Apparently not. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to just put a million spikes on Crucible Collector. That might be the line. Zula, Zula. I think a big part of that is just the fact that we don't have to worry about top floor sweep in the Divinity fight anymore. I think that's the big reason. But I do just generally agree. Also, apparently it's spikes all day today, folks. We are spike gaming out here. Just want to get you out of the deck, I think. I had to play the Apex from like Ring 3 with Plague Doctor. It only ended up like 50-ish on Twisted Back. That's pretty good. And also a deployable Morsel Maker too. I forgot about that. That's also a pretty good one. Okay, I want you to die here so Estrella keeps all this sap. I think we're just gonna pass on this. I think that is fine for now. This is a bad draw. They won't give me reanimate, man. I don't know what to do. They just said no reanimate allowed today, I guess, which is fine, whatever. And then I don't think we play the assistant here. That's also pretty bad. Okay, that already apparently wins. Let's see if we can get one reanimate here for Arechi. That's actually so funny. There you go, folks. Crucible Collector saved me. What a champion. What an absolute goddamn hero. Ooh. Ooh, look like a damn genius now, folks. Look at this shit. Twisted Assistant. Advanced Growth. Huge, etc. Fuck my stupid Arechi life. Very true. I think I could go Prismal Dust here, man. We can maybe go Hold Over Perils, though, actually. Maybe I should consider that more. You know, Against Corruption Seraph, I think I just want to go maybe Intrinsic Prismal Dust. I think that's maybe a good enough reason for me to snag this here for the time being. Oh, man, I would love maybe to see a... actually, I don't even want to really go. If we saw, like, a Morsel Maker here, whichever one makes the morsels, I'd be pretty interested in this. But I think I just now that I have the Twisted Assistant, I think I just want to go find a Plague Doctor or Test Subject to hold it instead. Or even like someone like Hulking Monstrosity or the other one that's a monstrosity, right? And give a bunch of reanimate stacks. If you have 4 times you go Magic Shop first, ring and your run becomes hell. We do have no Steel Shop here, Voyix, but I think we'll be fine. And we have the Steel Shop right after here too. I'm gonna trust. It's maybe bad. No, I'm gonna be smart. We're gonna play this one safe. So it'll be good to get the banner unit and you get your shit rocked by Archeon. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here, get the Steel Shop and Umber Banner. Look for a Morsel Maker or Master, whichever one makes the morsels. I think it's Maker. And then we'll come up here and find hopefully our Lazarus carry unit up here instead. I think that's fine. I think this is okay for us, more or less. How do we fit Shadow Siege into this run? How do we get Shadow Siege in here? I don't think we can. I don't think he gets to be in the run, I'm sorry to say. With the Twisted Back, I don't think he can be in here, I'm sorry to say. 6 strains you just hate, runs where you make the dumbest choices and then lose the run. It is a part of learning, right? Just find Volatile Gauge. I think I'm supposed to just take Morsel Master here. I think it's just fine. I don't know. You know what? I kind of don't hate the idea of just taking Overworked Assistant and giving him Endless and using this as like a weird tank here. Seems pretty bad though too. I don't know. That card should really cost 0 cost a unit. It would be cool if it's 0 cost a unit, Zulit. I agree. Tragically, never lucky. We have another Umbra banner up here, and then the Laz banner here, and then a Laz banner here too. We have a very good chance to see some sort of good Lazarus banner here. Roll for a smidge on who? We didn't take the Shadow Siege. Smidge on who? I think I'm just re-rolling and see if I could see us taking Crucible Collector for the Overgrowth next shop. That's insane. Those are insane words to say. I want to re-roll and look for multi-strike here. I'm just gonna take I think I'm just gonna make Crucible Collector my carry here now. I think this can maybe get the job done, honestly. Let's leave it like this for now. Let's twist it back and go for a Scrap for Parts Gambit. This dude, all he cares about is Scrap for Parts and Brain Transfer, man. He's crazy. Plus, working on Collector seems optimal. It's not a terrible idea, honestly. Oh, Larstone, you send me to smidge later. You guys need to stop smidging. You're smidging too much. I'm worried about you guys. I'm taking this here, by the way. I think we can do this. He's gonna smidge. Yeah, Sadnar, I think, honestly, if you just, like... I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take a double multi-strike Crucible Collector and then just, like, squint your eyes and pretend that he's actually just an unupgraded construct. And that, to me, I think is fine here. That's kind of how I choose to look at this man right now. Okay, I think we do this for the time being. Good planks. Okay. This guy gets his ass beat by Savagery, Sarah, if you fear. Well, when we get the intrinsic spell Prismal Dust Voyix, so we can give him some stats and he'll be able to go crazy mode, then I'm not worried. But until then, we got some issues. Yeah, there we go. And pass turn. Favorite construct is a Shield Steward with Steward's Quarters. That's a pretty good one. Blink me. Lovely. Can I get some reanimates here? No? Okay. Now, I'm realizing here part of my issue is that I think... Well, I need to see a Twisted Assistant here, I suppose. Oh, no, what we can do here, actually? We can go Twisted Assistant, and then we can just play the reanimates on him right now to get the scaling. We just go reanimate 2 here, and now we just do this. And I'm realizing, too, actually, you know, the Collector will have Trample from Twisted back. This might be enough, actually. We maybe even just go quick. We go quick and Collector. This might be not horrible. I wish I had gone Brewmaster for this run, though. I think that'd be a little bit better. Okay, I'll do Red Infusion. Stu Zodia. I have had the Train Steward character in Monster Train 2 so far. It was very fun when I got it to work. But it is a shame that the Steward Relic is so ass in this game. And that you're very reliant on seeing, you know, what's it called? I think that's the name I'm forgetting now. Why am I blanking on this? What the hell? Steward's Quarters. Yeah, you need Steward's Quarters. Space Prism Perils. It was Shadow Siege. It was not Shadow Siege. Boys, don't be crazy. Do assistants not lose graphic equipment on first death or reanimate? No, they lose it. They lose it on the actual real death. Is when they. So if you put a bunch of reanimate on Twisted Assistant, the grafted equipment with advanced growth is going to get very big very quickly. Dude, it's so fun to suggest losing lines that would be funny to watch you lose playing. You get it now. He gets it now. He understands why the chat is always chatting so much. We could take a Perils here. It's not terrible. I think I just want more Space Prisms, though. I think maybe our plan is actually just a Space Prism through the Sarah fight. Maybe that's how we do it, folks. I want to go right side. I want to see ideally Morsel Master, Morsel Maker here. Let's see what's going on in this shop. Ooh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, we get the combo. We get the two boys here together. That's very cool. I don't know what the fuck Orechi does in this run. I think the answer is actually maybe just nothing. I think Orechi is no longer allowed to be in this run. I think he's not on the team anymore. And that's fine. I think I'm going to remove Consume Prismal Dust. Minor spelling mistake. Boys, that's a pretty good one. Rechi wins you the game if you get one single last book. Boys, I think what wins us the game, though, is having Trample on Twisted back. I think that's already the game winner for us. I think the plan is just to thin our deck out as much as possible so we can, like, pretty guaranteed, hopefully, get the assistant, like, ASAP. And then we just slap that on the Crucible Collector who's going to hopefully have enough stats to win. I don't know. I think this is enough damage to kill Savagery ways. I think we get there pretty decently with Twisted back, though. It's gonna be a lot of damage once we get this thing fully scaled up by the end. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm not sure about this for the record either. I can re-roll here and get the Smolder Stone, which is nice this turn. I think we can do that later. You can last book, you can put the Twisted back onto Orechi and hyperscale him both ways. What? Maybe. If you win, it's lit. If you lose, you know not to play this. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, huh? I'm gonna do this actually too here. I like. Maybe, is it good actually? Maybe not. You Smolder Stone later. I can hold over it now. And just save money as well. I do want to go to here later too. Here's the thing too, boys. We might just, in theory, we might just pivot off of Crucible Collector into whatever we see at this ring. I'm gonna save money for this ring actually because I think this is pretty important for our run too. We might just see a Plague Doctor or a test subject here, and we make the pivot pretty easily. I think. Dupe the assistant, put one on Orechi disc. We don't have a dupe here. What are you guys talking about? Oh, what the heck? Do I care about this at all? We could try to go some sort of crazy line here with the overworked assistance here. We could do something insane maybe here. I don't like it that much though. Assistant reanimate time. I don't think we have the right deck for that though right now. Reanimate 3. Oh, you Voyix, that's actually huge. Voyix, this is why. Yeah. You guys are talking about an assistant here. Okay. I see yours. Yeah, this is crazy. Just getting baseline 3 reanimate on the Twisted Assistant. I thought we were talking about overworked assistant. Sorry, we have many assistants in this deck. You guys are right. This is not throwing. Sorry, I thought we were talking about overworked assistant. Listen. I'm sorry. You're right. This is really strong. It is not Fecundity here. It is definitely this. It is 100,000,000% for sure. This is the line. Absolutely. Shut the fuck up, Stoke. It is not a Fecundity angle here. And let's look and let's see what our pathing is here. It is 1-1-1, which I believe is right each time. Right. Honestly, I can see us going right 3 times here. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I can see us going right here, and it seems fine to me. Especially if we hit on this last banner. That's pretty neat. We'll keep that in mind. What is wrong with Reanimate 3 and Twisted back? You had to get up. What's the case against it? I don't think there's a case against it. No Vortex for deck trimming though? It'll be fine. Which Talos is this? Is this Siphon Talos? Makes it hard to get equipment out of him next turn if there's not enough hits on the floor. That's a good point in Lustrous, but I feel like in the late game he'll be dying pretty easily no matter what. That is something to think about. That is something that we should think about genuinely. Is that we might have trouble. Getting him actually killed. Huge. I can't put these anywhere. I'm not realizing. Tragic, unfortunate, etc. Fishing for reanimate here. Yeah, exactly. That is true, right? Bottom floor against the savagery fight, he's gonna get fucking wrecked no matter what. So I agree. And we don't urgently need it up here either, as you can see. Things are going fine. I don't even put the personal dust anywhere. It doesn't matter where it goes. I guess you can put it here. Whatever. It's funny line with Fecundity on assistance, you can put a back on everything. Yeah, but like it's not that good, I don't think. No, we don't. Everything doesn't need a back. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Blink. I guess I put this here for funsies. I don't know. Okay, twisted back down. 51 attack. 55 burger. 55 fries. Do we want to be super insanely greedy here? I think we're fine, honestly, to do this. I think I'm going to play the twisted back here, just on the shield steward. Well, actually, I'm going to put it on you. And just get even more scaling. I don't think we need it on the... I think Collector already just wins the Relentless this turn. Or this fight, I should say. I think just getting... put it on Arechi. Arechi has one. I guess maybe... I mean, it doesn't matter. Arechi's resolving one every turn, but he's also dying every turn. Guaranteed. At least Assistant here is not dead this turn. Oh, he is... Oh, fuck. He is dying, actually. Never mind. Shoot. You know what? Okay, we'll go back. It should go on Arechi. You're right. That is where it belongs. We can't put it on Arechi next turn because the twisted back does not keep falling off and going onto people. That's not how this one works, unfortunately. Jet, let me know how the runs ends. Boy, it feels really strong to me right now. We'll see if we can... I think it'll work, but we'll see. I'm feeling confident here. Maybe too confident, but I feel pretty confident. This advanced growth that looks kind of good. You did not believe. He didn't believe, and now look at him. Looking for green here. Oh, I should have... I'm dumb. I should have played this and then tried to get green. Whatever. I'll just play it now. It doesn't really matter either way. Now, do you guys need me to take Brewmaster here to try to get even more green? So we can get more reanimate stacks? Or do we go all... Because I know the final line on Arechi gets... I believe it gets 2 resolve reanimate per turn. That's kind of good for scaling the twisted back in Ring 7. We might just need it on our Crucible Collector by Ring 7 anyway. I'm not sure. Yeah, either way, this is very free. You do the twisted back. Does the twisted back keep the higher stats on the equipment? I believe so, Sadinar. I believe duping the assistant here will give both copies the stats. Well, in Lustrous, here's the thing, right? I know it's your 2 favorite cards ever, but the problem is that in this build, Spike is just so much better. Spike is just so much better for just putting a bunch of reanimates on our Twisted Assistant. I think it's just way, way better here. I hate to do it to you. You know, okay. As long as you know. As long as you're aware. I mean no malice by this turn. What the fuck is this? Well, excuse me. Hello. Shiny Shoe. Why have you shown me 2 Shadow Sieges this run? Oh, you know what? Zulip, huge big brain play there for sure. Get this fucking shit away from me. Don't even look at me. I think I want energy here for... I want card draw, actually. I want to see the Twisted Assistant ASAP, honestly. That seemed pretty important for the late game, I think. Card draw. Shadow Siege is back. Repent for my sins? No. It is not a sign. I'm not taking it. You can't make me take it. I refuse. Okay, in the shop here, we got Smidgestone, Titanstone. And in the Lazarus League banner, we do have Hulking Mass and 9 Live Nightmare. Okay. Am I supposed to take 9 Live Nightmare and then, like, you know, I kind of, because I don't like the hulking monstrosity here, or hulking method doesn't do much for us right now. I think we take 9 Live Nightmare. I think the plan right now, and maybe I'm dumb and stupid and wrong, I think the plan right now is that in this, like, early game position we find ourselves in, I think we are playing the 9 Live Nightmare in order to just, like, play the assistant onto the, or play the back onto the cat to scale it even further in the early game. I think that's the entire purpose of this unit here. I think it is more backscaling for the early game, and then later on, we just don't care about it. I think that is the plan right now. Is 9 Live Nightmare not goated? It doesn't do much in this run here, because if we're using it as like a tank or the collector, then it steals the eats. It steals the stat gains off of a collector if we're putting it in front of this plan. I think its purpose here is purely just to scale the equipment for us. This is so goofy and fun. This is a pretty interesting run. I agree. We have Smidge Stone, which doesn't do anything for us here, unfortunately, except for maybe Carapace lines. And even then, no thank you. Titan Stone, also not really good here. I'm gonna reroll. You know, I'll slap this on like a Morsel Maker. That's fine. Okay, we have an interesting decision to make here, folks. I think gut check on this one is that I think I want the Speed Stone. I think this is a Speed Stone angle. Let me put it this way. I think that we will be able to thin this deck out by the late game enough to the point where we can pretty consistently get the Twisted Assistant down fast. And I think we do just want the Crucible Collector killing everything at quick speed, because it'll have trample and it'll be fine. Right? That's what I think we're going for here, but I don't know. I might as well Titan Collector. Nah, I think we just more damage output. I think we want, because like, here's the thing, even with Titan skin, Collector does just get fucking one shot by Savagery Seraph still. I think we want the quick. I think we use the quick to kill. Hopefully. But maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. And you know what? Huge. Which one actually? Which one here do you guys put this on? I think I want to dualism the 9 lives in theory. I guess it just goes on here. Is stream sometimes lagging and jumping behind a second? Let me see, Illustrious. I've according to OBS, we've had genuinely 0 frame drops. So I would guess it's on your end if anything, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Really quick solve Savagery a little bit. Here's the thing though too, Captain Caddy, and I'm thinking about it more now a little bit. I should have thought about it before taking it. But we can see things like the Swift Seal Dagger from the armories and stuff like that, and we multi-strike is a much harder to find effect, pretty much, right? So it might be it might have been more advisable to go to the Frenzy Stone here and then just go to every arms shop or whatever and find quick that way. But I think this is fine too, honestly. We'll see. You can't combine Swift Seal Dagger with Trample. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. I forgot about the fact that the equipment is from Twisted Assistant. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't work. My bad. You're right. Yeah, the plan is back. I forgot that was a big part of the plan. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that Reanimator 2 actually just started with baseline Reanimate 1. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. Very convenient. I care about -1 energy here a little bit. It does mess up our rollout. We need money badly next ring. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we just say no. Also, I think we maybe just are going right side all 3 of these. I think we are just coincidentally maybe just going right on all 3 to get the inscription event 2 here. Which is maybe kind of cool for us as well. You know, I actually really like the inscription to get the thingy on Twisted Assistant so we can just like trigger it to get more mana. Right? The sacrifice or whatever it's called. I'm not taking this though, I don't think. Savagery is so annoying with Umbra because the sweepers will so quickly nuke all my morsel scaling. Maybe we just get lucky and we find like a Inferno Room as well to handle that. Did Propagate Room get nerfed, or was it always Propagate 1? I think it was always Propagate 1, Aaron, but I don't remember for sure. I feel confident in saying it was always Propagate 1, though. Oh, I forgot about this fucker being here. You know, I'll be a little greedy today. Voyix added Peepo Cheeks emote. Interesting, people. He's added the Peepo Cheeks emote. Well, this is... I'm taking some Pyre health damage, but nothing too crazy. Okay, we're handling that, no problem. You're dead here too, which is good. Implink could kill someone here in theory. It is possible. What a damn shame. Oh, you know what actually I should do here? Hold on, I'm misplaying this really badly. Hold on. I should play the assistant down and play it in front. Or even in front, behind. Hold on. Oh, we just do this, dude. Oh my god, this is so much better for us. Yeah, look at that. Huge. That's such a better turn. Oh my god. Could have been an incredible throw here, but instead it's an incredible dub. That's looking great. Okay. Nutrition pad leads you to 2 Pyre remains also. Yeah, we can take a little bit of damage. You're not wrong there. Okay, now we do this. You know what's a problem, actually, a genuine issue? The 9 Lives Monstrosity might just win Relentless. He's got 8 reanimate and 100 attack. I didn't think this could be an issue, but this is a problem for us. I think in theory, this could go not the way we think it's gonna go. Basically, if we just do this, he still dies. I guess whatever. I don't know. Put unstable. You're right. I need to put. Oh, you're right. I need to put like Blast Infusion on him. So true. Oh, I'm misplaying shit. Hold on. I fucked it up. Oh well. I don't think it'll matter. I did goof it. Every time the Loot Cherub thing spawns, you hear the Hearthstone Knife Juggler play noise. It's always the funniest problem when your throwaway floor is too strong so you lose scaling. It does seem to be a bit... Oh my god, it is an issue. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue here, I think, folks. We'll see. I think he wins. Oh, no, he has the... he has the Supplicants hitting him, too. I forgot about the Supplicants here. Never mind, we're fine. He does not win today. Okay. He puts up a fight, though. And then we will... Already wins. We're just going to play these out. Take a tiny bit of damage. And get a huge amount of scaling. Very nice. What is our Twisted Back up to right now? Ooh, Organ Harvest is kind of interesting here too, huh? 151. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty solid. Okay, I think we just skip these. I don't think I want any of them. Shroud Spike is pretty nice. Shroud Spike just will always have morsels on top floor to spike, so that's pretty cool. Bunch of extra stats. You're kind of surprised there isn't a Pyre Heart with major downside and huge stats. I mean, you could argue that, Leonard, that either the things you're talking about, either Proto Heart Cage, the downside being that, like, oh, you want, like, a literal, like, actual negative effect, right? I mean, you could say Pyre of Entropy is kind of like that, right? Where the negative effect is adding blights to your deck, but then it's got, like, huge health-based stats. Pyre of Savagery has huge physical attack, but then the downside is very low health. They kind of exist, but I see you want, like, one that's literally, like end game Pyre stats at ring 1, but then, like, a just purely downside on it. I imagine, Leonard, the reason why is that sounds very annoying. Right? Like, that sounds like it would be not good. I'm gonna go right side here. I want to get the inscription event, I think, here. I don't hate looking for like an Inferno room here too, potentially. What's going on in here? Well, there was the Swift Seal Dagger in theory. Oh, we don't have a room we're currently playing. I'll take a Boiler Room here. It seems nice enough. Split Anvil. Do I have any expensive spells in here? I have Prismal Dust. Okay, that's good enough for me. And Shroud Spike. And all the spikes. Okay, yeah. That's good enough. It makes sense why it's not there. Yeah. I'm also happy it's not there. You know, if there's ever a time for the Chamber, it would probably be this run, but I don't think I want the Chamber. I think Umbers is your favorite clan, frankly. They're really good in this game. They are just so much better than they were in Train 1, and it is much more fun to play them. Do I want to give you guys multi-strike? Not really. Things go kind of wrong for us here. We don't need the money that badly. I think we just say no thank you. Although, I feel like, actually, I do feel like Crucible Collector is actually kind of unkillable. You know what? Fuck it. It'll be fine. Does that mean Electric Chamber is just bad? I think Electric Chamber is one of the most confusing rares in the game. It feels like even like under like the optimal circumstances for it, it's just not even that good of a card. I kind of don't comprehend its existence. Why can't you Hellhorn Tome the Pyre? Good question. And you know, don't stop asking questions. They don't want you to know. The truth is out there. Oh, this guy's here. Love that. I'm gonna play you here too, I guess. I don't think it matters, but there you go, buddy. Regen is just so bad. It's a tough one, man. You think it's only uses Bombello? Like, you mean regen? Or like the Awoken Clan? Which one? Ooh, also, you know what? I think I maybe need to finally not use the 9 lives for scaling here. We kind of don't want to let this guy walk. I think we need to get, you know, just go sicko mode here on the Crucible Collector. You know what? Give him the spike too. Maybe he dies a little bit and we get to reanimate it a little here. Okay, I'll take that. Pass the turn. I guess maybe I can do these two. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy down here. I could have maybe killed him. Ah, whatever. The Twisted Back is looking fierce. It's pretty strong. It is pretty strong. You know what we can do as well, actually, here? When we take our energy upgrade, we can play the 9 lives out as well during deployment. That seems pretty good. Take spikes 3. I think we just pass here. I don't want to feed them Harvest or whatever. You think a Skeleton of it's more than a Bloodthirsty Blade ever gets? That is true. Bloodthirsty Blade does wish it had this sort of sauce on it. Let's see if I can just get like some rage, some red infusions here. Ah, whatever. I'll do this too. Oh, sick. Morsel. Which is better regen scaling than pretty much anything in Awoken's deck. Hey, have you not seen my favorite thing ever in Awoken? And I'm blanking on the name now. Shit, why am I losing my mind? Wildwood Sap. That's 5 regen for 1 mana. Loamcoat Wishes, man. Here you go, buddy. Get in there. I kind of like Immortal Trading, actually. I think we might need the lifesteal a little bit going into the Undying one fight here. Oh, Awake. Awoken. Huge regen. Huge, crazy scaling there. Okay. We'll go get some more rage here. Let's pop it now so we don't get sapped. Awoken does regen worse than the Legion, and they heal way less than Luna Coven. They do a lot of stuff bad. Listen, I'm not the one. You don't need to convince me, people. I already am on your side. I too have noticed how bad the Awoken clan can be here when it comes to all the things they do besides having sweepers. They need, like, basically double the scaling on all their cultivators. They need, like, just way better everything. They need so much shit. You know, I'll take a mixology. I don't mind a little bit of calcified embers on this. I think I'll take a grovel, too. Actually, I think I want engine upgrade here. We do have a bunch of X-cost spells. I think getting an energy upgrade off of this is pretty good. And then we go right side to finish the inscription event, because we don't even need to go left side for anything. Get some pyre health back, which doesn't matter too much. Probably, ooh, I think I want a Eternal Stone Shroud Spike here. That seems pretty solid. We only really need to play the Spike of the League once ever. I'll lower you to 1 as well. And we re-roll. Ooh, what do I want intrinsic here? You think the multi-hit heals would boost Awoken so much? Yeah, but I think even then, I think you still need, like, better cultivate payoffs even with that. I know the idea is that if the multi-heals double hit, you get double the effect off of magic power, and then you get double the impact of cultivating. But I think even then the cultivate is still pretty low scaling. Intrinsic, oh, you're right, dude. You're so right. I even said it before. We need Prismal Dust for what's his name? Yeah. We need the intrinsic Prismal Dust. And we'll put Smolder Stone on the Shroud Spike. Yeah, that's very good. Thank you guys for reminding me of what the original plan was when we took the Prismal Dust, because I did forget completely. That is very important here. Even that too, right, Zul? Even if you're trying to use it on what's their name? On Rejuvenate Awoken? I don't know. Okay, you know, it is a lot of damage, I guess, per heal trigger, huh? That'd be kind of cool. What do you guys... I mean, I want to take Lazarus League here, because I think it'll give us Forevermore Serum again. And I will take that, I believe, in this deck. And I'll look here and probably say no to the Prismal Dust or the Space Prism. Ember Cache. Do I want Ember Cache here? I don't think so. I don't really have much value of incanting in general, and our first cycle does matter a lot. I think we'll skip that. No, thank you. I need to thin our deck too. I kind of forgot about that. We need to get rid of stinky cards here. Spear Steward out. Come up to Kale. I think we can play bottom floor here, not super safely. I think we don't have... Well, maybe... Oh, we can actually lifesteal through the spikes, can't we? I think I play mid floor. I think we settle on mid floor here as a compromise then. This will be hopefully mostly fine. Can't Shroud Spike here. That's kind of sad. You can Blast Infusion the backliners down here, actually, which is pretty good. Put you here as well. And just damage shield there. Pretty weak opening turn, but, like, I don't know. What else are you going to do there, I guess, right? I could put Spike down on Arechi. I just don't think I care that much about it. Oh, the spikes, dude. The spikes. That's annoying. Can I get Rage here? I can. Does that save me? Not really, no. Let's get Infinite Energy next turn. Yeah, that's a huge problem, honestly. You know what I could do, actually, though? I could do this. And I keep one of them alive. And that maybe will matter a little bit here. We'll see, though. This is a problem. Oh, dude. We are drawing horribly. Need that back fast. We do need it pretty fast here. So you walk up. You die to Pyre in 2 hits. Oh my god, Morsel Master's dying too this turn. That's so fucking annoying again. Okay, we can Prismal Dust one of them here. It's not too bad. The roadmap for each clan is getting... sorry, the roadmap says each clan is getting one card, which makes you think that they're getting either an equipment or a room, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that the old clans would at least get one of each of those card types that they're missing. But probably not, so I don't know. We get lucky with a Plink here in theory, but I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, I think we do this, and we try to maybe get another Blast Infusion, which we can't even get here, so I don't know why I want that to be a thing. I'm going to do, I guess, the regen. You know what? Let's just do this here. Let's keep you alive, Morsel Master. He gets 2 hits on Pyre, and it's not that big of a deal, I think. It's a decent bit of damage. Oh my god, oh my god, so much damage. And you went top floor again, you piece of shit. I think I need to reset here. This is not good. Maybe I need to play bottom floor. I don't know, but this is going very poorly, as you can see. I think this man, with this health increase, I think does just 1v1 the Pyre, actually. It's going to be, what? 24 spikes? And... actually, if we plink him, I think we live exactly with, like, 1 hit left, barely. But we're also just not even killing here, either. Yeah, we need to play bottom floor. I think we can get our attack high enough to start killing the frontliners by wave 2. Irachi needs to live. Maybe that as well. Let's try this first. I think a big thing too is the fact that the morsels are getting hit by the spikes as well. Then we need to play down here so that way they're not dying to the spikes. Ooh, we can play Overworked Assistant here too, in theory. You get a lot of instability triggers actually this turn. Hold on, this might be something. Mix for red. Double rage is nice. Okay, that I think actually does just clutch up here for us now. And that is kind of just all we need. The Shroud's probably such a terrible draw there too, honestly. That one's kind of annoying. Why are you dying, Crucible Collector? What is this? Stop it. Hold on. We can do this and you should live, hopefully, right? Oh, then these fuckers get by. God damn it. Why does everything suck? Why is everything so bad here? Hold on. That's not good either. Okay. Maybe Irachi can somehow kill them before they kill our Pyre here. I don't think so, but maybe they can. What an also horrible, terrible draw. I think these guys are just both walking up and murdering our Pyre. You think I can draw that even makes a difference here? I don't think so, right? It doesn't really help too much. I'm gonna go Goliath. Later, good thing you didn't lose your Goon Streak. You got here just in time. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear you did not lose your Goon Streak. That would have been terrible. If they go back to bottom floor, right? So that means... What's the math here? You die. You only do 12 damage. You get like 3 hits. Oh, they fucked my Pyre up, man. They fucked up something fierce, but I think... we're mostly good here, hopefully. Is this a break point? I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Okay. God damn. Oh, Twisted Assistant. Go in there. Get him. Oh my god, huge. Twisted Assistant, the goalkeeper that we needed today. Okay. Kind of actually incredible, folks. Take that. No one gets by him. Nobody gets by him. Kalo's the most evil fight. Yeah. He is a bastard, and I do hate him a lot. But my Twist Assistant actually coming in kind of incredibly clutch here, I think. That's huge news for us today. I tried to like him for a while, but yeah, he's like not fun. He's a bit of an annoying bastard. I think we crushed him in the Relentless, though, here at least, so that's nice. We have a lot of life still stacked up on Crucible Collector. It might seem kind of spooky, but yeah, as you can see here, he is just kind of going pretty ham this next turn. I think I need to chump block, actually, here. So that way this assistant can hit into this Nourishing Cherub later. Incredible. Okay. Gonna get rid of the Ember there. Lovely. Very, very spooky, but good fight there. We do also get the Inscription event now, which is pretty neat too. I think all we need to do now is get our Pyre health back up here, and then thin our deck out, and we should be fine. I think those two things basically just will be okay this run. Tomb of Horrors was the thing that made, what that voice is saying was like, oh, Arechi now wins the entire run for us here. But I think we just don't need him. I think the Twisted Assistant is just the way that we win this run. We need to dupe the Assistant. Almost certainly, yes, actually. That's a good point. I'm just thinking, I think we need to skip these, honestly, which is maybe crazy. Well, I guess Tomb of Assistance is pretty, or Tomb of Horror is good on the Assistant here, right? We'll just kill him a little bit faster. That doesn't matter either too much. I don't know. I think I'm just going to skip, which is maybe crazy. And I think we could take energy here to get A, better X cost cards, which I think is really good. And then B, make the 9 Live Nightmare deployable. But we also have the option. I don't think we're going to be playing the Assistant onto the Monstrosity. Or the Assistant onto the 9 Live Nightmare here. I think we're maybe just going to be taking card draw to get the Assistant faster and then duping the Assistant. Might as well Horror Tome. It's just an extra. It's just an extra card in the deck, though. I think is the issue. I think that really the thing is we just need to draw Assistant ASAP. We need to be as thin and trimmed as possible here on this one. Ooh, we also get Pyre Remains here, which is nice. Pyre Remains and duping here. Yeah, I think we're just taking card draw. I think it is just literally draw as fast as you possibly can. I think that is the actual vibe. Okay, Fecundity. I mean, do we care about Fecundity on the Assistant at all here? Not really that much. I guess who would even go on that? And I guess just kind of nobody. A Worthy Sacrifice for sure, I think, goes on Assistant. That I like a lot here. Do we have to put this on somebody? I guess we can do this. It's funny. It doesn't do anything, though. You know, I might just put it on Shield. Or I'm going to put it on the Spirit Steward because we're going to remove the Spirit Steward. Fecundity on Morsel Maker? Why? Fecundity allows real version to scale. Oh my god, you are right, Mr. Sun. We should have taken the energy upgrade. You are so right because we can play the fake version on the thing and we put the real version on the 9 lives to keep scaling it more. Oh my god, that's actually so true and real. God, I wish I had thought of that. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're going to go left side here for the Pyre health and also to dupe the Assistant again so we can get the first one down ASAP. I'll look for an Inferno Room here because that'd be also pretty strong for us. We don't see it, whatever. Dupe my boy, Twisted Assistant. You make the entire chain Twisted Assistant because every iteration refunds the energy. Yeah, but eventually get to the point where the is net negative, right? Because the first they cost one more each time. You have to play a bunch of them, but it's not like free. It's not infinite Twisted Assistance. But kind of also low-key solves deck trimming. Not really, because once you get the first one, we're good. But Fecundity keeps making extra copies once you get the first one, but we only need one of them. Is like the idea. So it doesn't actually matter too much. Wait, I'm crazy, dude. I thought Reanimator 3 was Resolve gain 2 Reanimator. It's just baseline 2 Reanimator. This guy sucks. Should have taken Brewmaster this whole time. What the hell, man? Oh well. And of course, the Savagery's Final Assault too. By the way, why wouldn't it be? I'm not taking Pyre Dampener here. I think we're gonna have to go mid floor if I had to guess. Let's try mid floor to see how it goes. Play a Retchi down here for the time being. I think I'm just gonna do this maybe here. Look for some more green. You know, I'll play this and use to get the kill on the Ragewing Assassin so he doesn't kill my my morsels next turn. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's at least one Twisted Assistant. That's nice. Get a bunch of energy to work with here. He is still alive, actually, which is kind of annoying. Need to give him like a Blast Infusion here or something. That is not Blast Infusion. Okay. Slight issue here, folks. Although I guess we know what we can actually do. We just play more assistants, huh? And they do actually kind of just like crush the floor. So I guess that works well enough. Although this guy's gonna leak still. A little bit of extra damage on him. Play you up here maybe to get a little bit more later. The other assistant is here. That's actually really funny. Okay, folks, this is how we win the run, I guess. This is it. It was the Fecundity sweep all along. So we'll do, I guess we don't have room for the 9 lives down here. I'm gonna do you here. Oh, no one's gonna even leak, I don't think, at this point. I don't know. You know what I think we actually do here, and maybe this is a controversial decision. I think we're not playing the 9 lives this turn. I think we're gonna try to maybe second cycle get it down later. Nah, third assistant. Up here, I guess so. Like, I don't know, why not? Can we even just do this for like 1,000,000 damage shield? Does that matter? Not really, I don't know. Whatever. None of this matters. Put this here and just pass the turn, I guess. Well, I do like Shroud Spike here. I'll put this here for now. Shroud Spike, just get 1,000,000 attack with the trample. That's pretty good. Mixology. More spikes. More spikes, okay. So we need 9 lives to show up, and I think the only, so I believe this one up here is the other real Twisted Assist. So we need to get this one killed, actually. For some reason, all the graphs link. What do you mean they link? What does that mean they link? I need to get I need to get Blast Infusion to kill my own assistant here, I think, by the way. Like they're all scaling the same back? That doesn't, is that real? If that is real, that's crazy. That seems wrong. That seems like it shouldn't be the case, but if that is the case, that's insane. And we're gonna be gaming like crazy today then, folks. Okay, I need to ideally stop these guys from killing everyone here, so we don't get the amalgam damage. The graphs of the Fecundity cards is odd since they technically are not cardless. I've seen non-cardless cards interact as if they're cardless before this, so I don't know if that's true. That sounds like it's maybe not the case, actually. But who am I to say, I guess? I think if I do this into this here... Oh, he's already living. Okay, never mind. We're good. I just want to prevent the amalgam damage coming through more than anything. Where's my Blast Infusion? Hold on. No blast. So sad. Pass turn. See the end of the fight, because if so, then yeah. If they are all scaled, that is just insane. That will just be fucking psychotic behavior from this game. And I guess I'm here for it. I don't know. Go, my twisted assistants, go. They don't quite get there on their own, but they're pretty close. I guess I put these just on you. I don't know, whatever. No, I should actually, if we should do this then. In theory, if they are scaling, this is going to be better for us, I think, ultimately. I think we just pass there, probably, maybe. I don't know. Dude, the assistants on their own are already almost a game-winning strategy, which is kind of hilarious. They are so scaled on their own, and they're so resilient that you do kind of just already fuck shit up. I will pass the turn here, I think. Or with the 191 on the OG Twisted Assistants, you can see what they end up at. We'll see. I'm going to skip these, I think, here. I'm going to skip the... maybe Void Binding. No, I'm just going to skip all these. Okay. What are we at now? What are we at? Yeah, 211, 207. It was not taking all of them into account. Unfortunately, not the case there. We're already mostly full on Pyre Health, so it's not super impactful to go here. I think we just want to go right side and dupe the Assistant again. I think this is better for us. Before we do that, let's see what the other upgrades are. Yeah, it's a shame. I agree. Let's do this. Get these out of here. What's in here? None of these really do anything for me, I guess. I'll re-roll. Whetstone is nothing. I guess Wing Technology is fine. It helps keep them protected from the sweepers in the savagery fight, in theory. So what's in here? Did I even look in here yet? Holdover, huh? I don't really want to hold over any of these here, honestly. It does just, again, reduce our card draw. I'll Freestone maybe something. I'll Freestone like a Prismal Dust, that's fine. That seems okay by me. Then we will dupe the better Twisted Assistant. Did I have the Cave-In line to make Voyix's brain break? He's not even here. He's not even here right now. He's playing Train Game himself, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna need to unstable the sweepers. I think if we get a back down ASAP here just on the collector, I don't think we'll have to do that. But I could be wrong. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna put you, I think, here. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. We do this, right? Then I think we're supposed to maybe just put the spike. No, I want you to die. Actually, I don't want to even put the spike on you. I want your equipment so we can just win the game here normally. I don't want to do anything freaky today. I want a nice normal run of this game, I think, here. As normal as this one's gonna be. Okay, Prismal Dust here, get the damage shield down. And then I guess you just Blast Infusion here. Put that here for fun and pass. And then we got our first Twisted back. We just get to put it right now. Boom, there you go. We do get 9 lives here now, but we don't. None of these are the second one, so we don't get to scale them at all really here. We do get to just prevent the amalgam damaging, which is good. I think that's fine. I'll put you up here and pass. Not having 7TV being coded to write like 7TV is a gamble on if it did it right every time. Basically. He's playing The King is watching tonight? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I should watch that. I'm very interested in seeing what that game is like. I've been hearing great things about it. Yeah, I want this one to live as long as we can so we can give it the correct equipment. Or should they just give them the forevermore to you then, huh? Eh, whatever. Oh, you're living here? Why are you know what? Hold on. I can't let you live. Fucking idiot. Die. There we go. That works. But trample on the morsel generators? I know, Zulit. Hey, wait a second. Hold on. Why isn't this enough damage yet? We have an issue here, folks. Apparently, just multi on the Crucible Collector here with the Twisted Back is not enough to kill these waves. So I think we're going to maybe have to do the Twisted Assistant top floor plan here. I don't love him, but I don't see what else we do. I would love to get Reanimate here on, like, you. You still die, though, huh? Fuck. Okay, new plan, though, I think. Well, I need to do these, I think, as well here. Need to get these. Oh, I have Prismal Dust. I can keep Morsel Master or Morsel Maker alive here, at least bare minimum. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go Boiler Room, I think, 2 here. This engine upgrade down here. And play this on you. And that's mostly killing everything. Not everything entirely, but mostly killing everything. I think we just play this. I'm looking for a Blast Infusion to kill these backliners here. Okay, that's pretty lovely. And yeah, the sweepers are annoying, but we're still doing just fine. Needed that third multi. Yeah, seems like it. Seems like the clip was not super relevant. It was more just about getting the actual damage in. Hey, I think we're gonna be fine here. So we've learned something new at least, right? I think we've learned something new potentially here. Well, you're almost dead, buddy. What the fuck? That's not good. These guys are beating my ass, man. I have 1,000,000 energy. Nothing really to do with it, unfortunately. That's kind of neat. Let's we play you up here. And can I do anything here, really? I don't think so. What I can do, actually, I can do a Immortal trade. That's actually pretty good there. And then with Quick, you have Lifesteal, you'll be fine. Really looking for, like, Blast Infusions here, man, to kill these guys down here. Oh, well. Savage's backline is built different. They are doing some crazy shit today, folks, but I think we're gonna be mostly fine, actually, here. Although the Chosen Sweeper top floor is actually kind of a menace, too, huh? We bust through, though. We get there. The Trample actually is enough to get through, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this line, we're fine. Oh, we get the Shroud Spike this turn, too, which is pretty good. No Amalgams down here, so we're just gonna pop both these. I care more about just absolute damage here. Because we have... Ooh, you know, we actually kind of... No, we're going to be able to tank the Savagery hits a little bit here. But not by that much. Oh, but we'll get the infinite lifesteal off of Shroud Spiking here. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Yeah, I was going to go damage. That's enough. Now we don't need the multi-strike. Now we're good for the rest of the run. You guys, no one leaks here. No one gets past this collector here. Yeah, we're all good. I would love to maybe somehow get an Amalgam to, like, not do damage next turn here. I don't know how realistic that is. Maybe it could happen. Who knows? I'm going to look for more reanimates here, I guess. Dude, they will not show me reanimates today. It's actually kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, people. There we go. Thank you. For the Savage fight, maybe we need to reanimate. I don't know. I don't think so. Dude, the fecundity was actually so important here, too, which is really funny. We just needed the actual raw stats from these Twisted Assistants. Which, to me, at least, is very funny. I did not expect this to be, like, an important thing for the run at all, was having these fuckers here. How is this not enough damage? Oh my god, they're so beefy. I had to put the reanimate on the morsel maker so we can get through then. That's so annoying. Let me do this first. Hold on. No reanimate, of course. There we go. Okay. Put that on you so you don't die, so you kill the whole line there. That is just crazy to me, though, man. Just how much HP these waves have sometimes. I guess we'll put these down for the fun of it, and by that I mean just to get them out of our deck, basically. Are these like bigger? No, I should have looked to see if any of them were bigger there. Whatever. Pass turn. Dig our Amalgam beats here, but that's fine. We could play Twisted Assistance here, maybe kill them somehow. Hold on, wait a second. Does that kill the Amalgams? It's close, I think, right? We do that, and we play the spike on you back here. That kills the entire wave, and then also chunks down Seraph a little bit. That's hilarious. These guys are actually single-handedly saved this entire run. I love Twisted Assistant. What a fantastic unit. Really just incredible work. Then yeah, he just fucking eats shit and dies. Okay, boom. 8 billion attack. Goodbye, nerd. Now is this surely this is better in this into the Titan fight, right? The Titan fight has to be easier than this. Because I feel like that was just kind of insane. And this should just go a lot smoother, I think, hopefully. But maybe not, who knows? I think an important lesson is, though, that we should just against Savagery probably just we just look for the third multi-strike. What's your prior is Brittle's health? You always have to use time with Titans in the Savagery, yeah. Let's go here. Rechi can come down here. There you go, buddy. Immediate assistant. Love to see that. Let's just get rid of these, I think. Play you here. Dude, they love showing me the Shroud Spike turn 1. It is honestly so fucking annoying. I wish they'd stop. I'll just do this and pass. Some of Wars would handle Savagery since it was more powerful for Arechi. But I don't know if we could keep Arechi alive enough. We don't have great reanimation sources for Arechi. All we have is our mixes, and our mixes have not cooperated today for the most part, so I don't know. I think it's something to consider as being not actually that good for us there. I don't know. Could be definitely wrong. Let's just go mixology, I think, here. The tome is like reanimate 1, though. It's not that much reanimation, right? It's 50 unstable, 1 reanimate for 3 mana. I don't know if that single-handedly gets us there, but I could also have been wrong before. Who knows? We get a curse there, making it through, which is kind of annoying, but we're fine. You know, I'll put this on the Morsel Maker too, here, just to be safe. Rechi dies, who gives a shit? Oh, I forgot about these guys up here too. Hold on, wait a second. Huge. They've all got the twisted backs now. I think I'll do Pyrelight into... I guess I'll just put this on you. Maybe something bad happens to the Crucible Collector, who knows? Seems fine. Well, I forgot about Split Anvil. I could have Split Anvil there for better value, too. To me, those are just backs. So true, Lord of Pies. So true. To an individual like you who's so sick and twisted, that makes sense. That checks out. We can just play Personal Dust here and then play the entire hand, basically. I'll even do this, too. To be extra special safe. Going. He's dead. And then I'll look for some more reanimate here. Why not, right? Oh, you have scoliosis. Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. Never mind. Oops. Lord of Pies, I didn't know. You know, oh, it's not that interesting of a story. When I was like, I want to say 15 years old, I went to the doctor for like a checkup. And they were like, the doctor was like, we think that both you and your younger brother both have scoliosis. And I was like, what the fuck, really? And then they did like an x-ray of our backs, and we were just like hunched over a little bit during the examination. We did not have scoliosis. The guy was just like, we have to test you for this, and it was just like, actually, you just, you know, yeah, shitty posture. Exactly, that's what it was. And I was like, oh, that's good then, I guess. But they thought, like, he genuinely was like, we need to get you for a screening to make sure you don't have scoliosis. And I was like, damn, really? Okay, bro. Anywho, this one, by the way, guys, I should mention, probably gonna go on YouTube. Someone mentioned before, this is a pretty wacky and zany run. Very good chance this makes it onto the YouTube. So if you want, here's your chance, guys, now to say hi, YouTube, etc. Hey, Voyix! What are you doing over there at your stream, Voyix? Excuse me. He's got goatsy hands? Hello? Can he do that? Hey, YouTube, don't look at that, YouTube. Don't look at the goatsy hands that Voyix added. I don't think that shows up in the on-screen log, so they won't see that, actually. Never mind. They won't see that. That's fine. Anywho. Yeah, well, YouTube chat, you're there in YouTube as well. But, of course, you can say hi to the YouTube, you know, video watchers as well. Oh, that's probably the wrong button, but whatever. Just pop this. No reanimate game. Man, this game hates me. You know, I'm gonna put the 9 live down here. Because it might survive the savagery hit next turn if we get some reanimate stacks down. In theory. Okay, good. YouTube can't see the goatsy. That's good to hear. I was worried that they would maybe see a little bit of goatsy. That voice guy's kind of a freak, though, huh? You're dead. You die next turn. Wait, actually, do you get to attack here? I don't think so, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. 9 lives? Hold on. 9 lives? Nine lives! Let's go! 9 lives with the lethal blow. Huge. Incredible. Brave. Anyway, very cool, very fun run. Oh my god, Spoons, that's horrible. That is, what a fucking... That's bad. You know what? I honestly... I gotta get rid of that. That one can't be allowed to be there. Anyway. Guys, thanks for watching the stream. Hopefully you had a great time. This was a really cool run. Again, hello YouTube viewers who eventually see this. It's gonna be very fun when I post this like 3 weeks from now. But that was just a neat one. That was a neat run for sure. Super carried by the fact that we had the early growth. The early, what was the relic called? Advanced growth? Is that what it is? I forget the name of the relic now. Well, let me go back. On summary. It is advanced growth. So advanced growth on Twisted Assistant with all this shit was really strong. So that was neat. That was cool for sure.